Hello everybody and welcome. I'm the grounded glass your favorite armor holder Poketula of this channel, and I want to welcome you to our week 11 battle versus Ethan, coach of the Windsor Weaviles. And today we are doing the match on Showdown, and I will give a quick explanation why. Also, I will explain you why there is no layout right now. First, I will explain that the reason why I have no layout for this battle is because we are playing on Pokemon Showdown. You can see the teams on the side and then follow from there how the match will play out. So there's actually then no point in putting a layout in my opinion. The reason why we played a Showdown is because Ethan wanted that because of time constraints as well, and I had also a busy week, so we thought that this would be the best. This would be the best for both of us to play on Pokemon Showdown, so we have the match and just have a fun time. If you want to know what we brought and why we brought it, be sure to check the team builder from earlier today. And just for the people who did not watch it or do not want to watch it, here's a quick overview. We have then Choice Bandit Scissor right here. We have a Ground DMZ Dragonite. We have Defensive Rotom Heat with leftovers, Mega Blastoise, Choice Scarf Shaman, and then Stealth Rock Defensive Nidoqueen. On my opponent's side, we see Diggersby, Zapdos, Ferrothorn, Goodra, Toxapex, and Rotom. And Porygon 2. As again, just as a quick notification for you guys, this match we do not take very seriously. We talk to each other and said we just would have fun, and so we just had fun in this case. So don't blame me for some plays I made. I just wanted to have fun. So did Eden, and I want to thank Ethan as well for playing with me for this week because he did not even have to. So looking at his team, I actually decided that his team actually was pretty threatening towards us, so I did not quite know what to lead off with. But as you can see, I open up with my Rotom, as he's actually gonna open up with his Zapdos, and I'm actually gonna protect to scout what he's gonna do. As he's actually gonna U-turn out, as I see that he indeed does not run the Volt Switch because probably of our Nidoqueen. So he's actually gonna switch out into his Goodra right now, and I'm actually gonna substitute up because I knew that he probably would be switching out either way. So I'm actually gonna stay in right here, and I wanted to actually get some damage off. So I go for the discharge, as he's actually going to switch into his Diggersby, which I did not expect that to come in actually. As he's now actually going to go for the Smackdown, which is just amazing to see on Diggersby. And we are going to launch the HP Fire, which is just neutral on Diggersby and does around 28%. So I want to scout anyway what he's actually going to do, and he's going to go for the Smackdown yet again. As I get some bit more leftover recovery, and I'm actually going to swap out into my Shaman as well. So I'm actually going to switch out into my Shaman, predicting that the Smackdown, but he's actually going to go for the agility, and then goes for the Ice Punch, as I'm actually going to live that, and I'm actually going to launch a Seed Flare towards Diggersby, which is just going to do tremendous amounts of damage. So he switches into Goodra, which makes me believe that he indeed is a Sap Sipper, as he is actually going to launch an Ice Beam towards us, as Rotom can just switch in and eat that up, as I expected it to do. So I'm actually going to go for the substitute again because I know Ice Beam would not break the sub, and I'm going to get a bit more leftovers recovery, and I am actually going to be able to launch a discharge on this Porygon 2, and I wanted to actually get a paralysis on this thing because with a paralysis it's a bit more slower, and we can actually do some good damage as we get an unfortunate crit, as he's actually going to go for the Ice Beam yet again, which is just going to do tremendous amount of damage, which makes me indeed want to believe that he indeed is the analytic version of the Porygon. So he goes back out into the Zapdos, and I'm just going to protect to see that he's going to U-turn again. And at this point, I did not quite know what Zapdos said he was actually. As I'm actually going to discharge his turn, and so as he switches into his Goodra. So I'm going to click protect yet again on his Ice Beam, and Rotom is just going to be a pain in the ass for him at this moment. So I switch out into my Scissor, predicting him to go for the Ice Beam, and afraid of the Lords that he would not freeze me. As I'm actually going to click the U-turn, and as you see, we do around 40% to him, and we take the Rocky Helmet and the Rough Skin, and for the Sticky Barbs, unfortunately. So we're going to switch out into our Rotom, as he's actually going to switch out yet again into his Goodra, and we get a paralysis off, which is just amazing. And as we outspeed right now, I can actually go for the substitute, as he gets a paralysis, unfortunately, and I'm going to protect just to be a bit more annoying and get a bit more leftovers recovery on him. So this time I'm actually going to go for the Hidden Power, and as you see, it does actually nothing, as he gets another paralysis, so that is 3 times in a row, and I'm really sorry for that, buddy. As Discharge does about the same, and Ice Beam with a crit is not even going to break my substitute, which is just really funny to see. So I'm going to Discharge yet again, and we get a crit now. So Rotom proves himself that he really wants this match to be done, as he is actually going to launch an Ice Beam yet again. And this time I'm actually going to switch my Blastoise, as he is actually going to go to the Porygon. So I'm going to launch an Aura Sphere, and I'm going to be able to pick off this Porygon 2 right here, as Blastoise was able to outspeed. And now I can actually launch an Ice Punch and do 50% towards the Goodra, and he is just going to be paralyzed again, unfortunately. So I wanted to predict him to actually switch out, and I go for the Aura Sphere this time. And I'm actually going to switch out, as he's switch out into my Nidoqueen, as he indeed goes into a Zapdos, and is going to click Thunderbolt. This is going to hard swap out on my Stealth Rock, and I'm going to then go for the Ice Beam on the Goodra, as we see that he has the Earthquake and the Ice Beam, so he indeed is a mixed Goodra. And I actually, this turn I went for the Earth Power, predicting him to switch into the Toxapex, as he now is actually going to go into a Zapdos right here, and I'm actually going to switch out into my Rotom, predicting that he probably would have HP Ice. As we see that he indeed has the HP Ice, and I'm actually going to make a double into Dragonite, as he just goes for the HP Ice again, because I did not expect him to go for that on my Rotom yet again. So I'm forced to switch out my Dragonite yet again, and forced to go out of the Rotom, as he's now actually going to swap out into his Toxapex, and is just going to take a tremendous amount of damage from this discharge. The discharge is going to be launched yet again towards the Toxapex, which is going to drop, which leaves him with a Zapdos, and in the match he actually told me that he was a choice Scarf Zapdos, and I'm just gonna go for the Protect right here to see what he goes for, which now makes me go into the Nidoqueen, which is of course gonna be immune, and at this point that's gonna be good game because he cannot touch me, and I can actually pick him off with the Ice Beam right here, so that's another kill for Nidoqueen. That was GG, and it was actually a hilarious match to watch. Well, to actually play, not watch. I don't know if it was as funny for me as it was for you to watch. I won this match 6-0 versus Ethan. That was not I wanted to do it actually, because I expected a bit more mons to actually drop on our side. And I could have lost more mons, like for example, I could have stayed with Dragonite, but in case of differential, I was like, okay, why not preserve the 6-0 if I can preserve the 6-0? I may took this match too seriously, I don't know. I do know that I had a lot of fun, and Ethan showed me that he had a lot of fun as well. So I want to thank Ethan so much for making time for us yet again. At this point, your Low Land Nidoqueens are then going to be 9 into, which just leaves our week 12 match versus the San Francisco Star Raptors, which is coached by Drampasan at this point. And this is going to be a fun match to do, and I cannot wait to do that. So I want to thank you all so much for watching to this video, and I'm the coach of the Low Land Nidoqueens, the Ground and Live Score, and I will see you in the next video, whatever I'm going to make. I will see you next time, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video I'm going to make. Bye!